Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I hope everyone is fine and doing good. Yesterday we had a topic of Unit 4, the people of cave, about which we had an understanding of text and its translation. We read the text with complete translation and we came to know what was discussed about the people of cave in this chapter. We have understood it completely, and now we are moving towards the next part of this chapter, which is related with its vocabulary. Vocabulary is going to give you the words which are difficult for you and their meanings, their Urdu meaning and their English meaning. Sometimes a word can be replaced with its similar meaning word, which is called its synonym. So in this lecture we will have an understanding of vocabulary of this chapter. So let's start from the word list we have written here for you. First one is dwelling. What do you mean by dwelling? Dwelling means residence or place of living, यानी रिहाइशगाह, रहने की जगह. Next word is abundant. Abundant means plentiful, बहुत ज़्यादा, बहुतात, कसरत. Next is decay. Decay means rot or decompose, गलना सड़ना. Unaware means ignorant, unconscious, बेखबर. Interruption means interference or intervention, रुकावट. Territory means region, state or land, सल्तनत या इलाका. Infidel means pagan, means disbeliever, मुशरिक या काफिर. Countryman means fellow citizen, आम शहरी. Worship means reverence or adoration, बुत परस्ती. Idols, gods or figures, बुत. Sought means seek or try to find. तलाशना. Refuge means asylum or shelter, pana. Slumber means sleep, nap or doze. ऊंघ या नींद. Students, there is a mistake in spelling of this word doze. This word is D-O-Z-E. Kindly correct this word doze. E is missing here. Our next word is ease. Ease means relieve, soothe, आसानी. Entrance means entry or ingress. दाखिली रास्ता. guard, guard, look after or protect, निगरानी करना. Other word is prevented. Prevented means stopped or averted. रोकना. Gust. Gust means blow or blast. झोंका. Rumble. Rumble means thunder, echo or roar. अफरा तफरी. Annoyed. Annoyed means irritated or exasperated. Irritated or exasperated. नाराज. Awakened. Awakened means rose or awake. जगाना. realize. Realize means notice or grasp or understand. एहसास. Next word is companion. Companion means associate or partner, साथी. Astonished. Astonished means amazed, surprised, हैरान. Outdated. Outdated means old fashioned, out of date, कदीम. Embraced means accepted or took up, कबूल करना. Pious. Pious means religious or God fearing. रहम दिल. Revealed. Revealed means disclosed, told, जाहिर किया, बताया. Concealed. Concealed means hidden or kept out of sight, छुपाया. Traces. Traces means indications or evidence or mark, निशानात. Strengthened. Strengthened means gave strength to. Gave strength to or build up, मजबूत किया. Miracle. Miracle means mystery or prodigy, मोजज़ा. Buried. Buried means concealed, enfold, दफन. Burial means interment or funeral, kafan dafan. Intact means whole, undamaged, barqarar, कायम. Witness means see, view or observe. Gawah. Seeking means asking for, demanding, मुतालबा करना. Guided means led or commanded or showed, रहनुमाई की. After reading all these words with their meanings, students, now you are able to use these words in meaningful sentences. First, you have to go through all these words and meanings very carefully. After listening to it, you will read them yourself, write them in your notebook, keep their meanings in your mind. Once you understand them completely, you are required to use all these words in meaningful sentences of your own. Convert all these meanings into their sentences and write them in your notebook. You will remember in our previous chapters somewhere when we were reading words and meanings on initial stages, we had written their meanings with their sentences also. But now you have seen that practice of writing a word and its sentence. You have a practice of converting words into their sentences. Now you are able to write them on your own. Their meanings are given. I have written their Urdu meanings also so that you can understand them clearly. Now, this is your assignment to understand words and meanings and then write each word with its sentence. This practice is going to make you understand, memorize the meanings of the words, so you will have many vocabulary items in your mind and you will be able to write something when you will be asked. So it's better to have a good practice of writing words, meanings and using those words in different sentences. Try writing more than one sentence for each word, but it will be sufficient if you will convert these words in their sentences one by one. Moving towards the second part of this lecture, we have comprehension section. After vocabulary, we have comprehension. Comprehension means that the text under the heading of the people of cave was read, understood, and now you are able to give answers to the questions which will be asked from the text. Answer the following questions. Unit 4, the people of cave. Comprehension. What is comprehension asking? Answer the following questions. These are the questions from the text you have read and understood. Now you have an idea that what was there in that text of the chapter People of the Cave. You are able to give answers to these questions. We have written these answers in front of you. Let's read them one by one. Question number 1. Who were the people of cave and what was their era? Who were the people of cave? The story of the people of cave is told in Surah Al-Kahf. I told you Surah Al-Kahf is the surah in 15th chapter of Quran Pak. The story of people of the cave is told in Surah Al-Kahf. They were 7 young men with their dog who took shelter in cave from the evil of their time. It was the era of 8th and 10th year of prophethood of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Question number 2. Question number 1 में पूछा है कि पीपल ऑफ केव यानी गार में रहने वाले लोग कौन थे एंड व्हाट वाज देयर एरा, और ये किस ज़माने के लोग थे। गार के लोगों के किस्सा कुरान पाक में सूरह काफ में वाज़ेह बताया गया है। ये 7 लोग थे, इनके साथ इनका एक कुत्ता था जिन्होंने कुफर के जुल्म से तंग आकर अल्लाह की पनाह मांगी और गार में जाकर छुप बैठे। अल्लाह से दुआ की कि वो उन्हें कुफर से निजात दिलाएं। और ये आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की नबूवत का 8वां या 10वां साल के दौरान का अरसा था। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. Which territory did the incident of the people of cave take place in and where can we find its ruins? Incident of the people of the cave took place at Ephesus, nowadays in Turkey, and its remains can be found in Turkey today. क्वेश्चन है कि ये जो वाक़या है पीपल ऑफ केव यानी गार के लोगों का, ये किस इलाके में पेश आया और आज इस गार की बाक़ियात कहाँ पाई जा सकती हैं। ज़मीन पर दुनिया के किस हिस्से में ये वाक़या पेश आया। ये वाक़या गार के लोगों का जो है वो पेश आया, एक शहर था, कदीम ज़माने का शहर जिसका नाम एफिसस था और आजकल इस जगह को तुर्की के नाम से जाना जाता है। इस गार की बाक़ियात तुर्की में आज भी पाई जाती हैं। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. What happened to the youth when they entered the cave to hide themselves? What happened to the youth when they entered the cave to hide themselves? When the youth entered the cave, they made a dua to Allah for ease. They decided to take rest there for a while, leaving the dog near the entrance as a guard. Allah caused them and the dog to sleep for 309 years. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 है, जो नौजवान गार में दाखिल हुए और अपने आप को उन्होंने छुपा लिया, उनके साथ क्या हुआ। इसके आंसर में बताएंगे। When youth entered the cave, जब नौजवान गार में दाखिल हुए, they made a दुआ to Allah, उन्होंने अल्लाह से दुआ की for ease, आसानी के लिए। They decided, उन्होंने फ़ैसला किया to take rest, कि वो थोड़ी देर आराम करें there, वहाँ पर for a while, कुछ देर के लिए। Leaving the dog near the entrance, कुत्ते को उन्होंने दाखिली रास्ते पर छोड़ दिया as a guard, हिफाजत के लिए। Allah caused them and the dog to sleep, अल्लाह ने उनकी दुआ सुनी और फिर उन्हें और उनके कुत्ते को एक नींद में सुला दिया और वो नींद 309 साल तक जारी रही। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, how long did they sleep and why were they not awakened? How long did they sleep and why were they not awakened? Allah caused them to sleep for 309 years. They were prevented from hearing anything from the outside world. No gust of wind or rumble of thunder would annoy or awaken them. This was all with the will of Allah. क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है, हाउ लॉन्ग डिड दे स्लीप, कितनी देर तक वो सोते रहे, एंड वाई वर दे नॉट अवेकन्ड, और वो जाग क्यों ना सके। इसके आंसर में लिखेंगे, अल्लाह कॉज्ड देम टू स्लीप, अल्लाह ने उनको सुलाया अपनी मर्जी से, फॉर 309 ईयर्स, 309 साल तक। इस दौरान दे वर प्रिवेंटेड फ्रॉम हियरिंग, वो कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे सकता था अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी से, एनी थिंग फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड, बाहर की दुनिया से वो कुछ भी नहीं सुन सकते थे। नो गस्ट ऑफ विंड और रंबल ऑफ थंडर वुड एनॉयड और अवेकन देम, किसी किस्म की हवा का चलना, किसी किस्म का झोंका या आंधी या तूफ़ान या शोर शराबा उन्हें नहीं जगा सकता था। दिस वॉज ऑल विद द विल ऑफ अल्लाह, और ये सब अल्लाह की कुदरत से था, अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी से सब था। क्यों नहीं जाग सके थे, इसमें अल्लाह की कुदरत थी और अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी थी। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, how was their long slumber revealed to their countrymen? How was their long slumber revealed to their countrymen? कैसे पता लगा इलाके के लोगों को कि ये लोग इतने लंबे अरसे तक सोने के बाद दोबारा जागे हैं। Out of hunger, they sent one of their companions to the city to buy food. When they woke up by Allah's will, when the young man paid for the food, the shopkeeper was astonished to see the outdated silver coin used 300 years ago. The news came to the pious king, and in the court it was revealed that these 7 young men had slept in that unusually long slumber by Allah's will. कैसे इलाके के लोगों को पता चला कि ये लोग इतने लंबे अरसे से वहाँ सोते रहे अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी से। आउट ऑफ हंगर, जब वो जागे बेदार हुए तो भूख की वजह से दे सेंट वन ऑफ देयर कंपेनियंस, उन्होंने अपने एक साथी को भेजा टू द सिटी, शहर की तरफ, टू बाय फूड, कि वो खाना ख़रीद कर लाए। व्हेन दे वोक अप बाय अल्लाह's विल, जब ये अल्लाह के हुक्म से दोबारा जागे तो उन्होंने अपने साथी को खाना लेने भेजा। When the young man paid for the food, जब नौजवान ने खाने की कीमत अदा करना चाही, the shopkeeper was astonished, वो दुकानदार हैरान हो गया, to see the outdated silver coin used 300 years ago, 300 साल पुराना सिक्का का इस्तेमाल में जो रहा था उसे देखकर शॉपकीपर हैरान रह गया। ये खबर द न्यूज़ केम टू द पायस किंग, ये खबर फैलते हुए जल्दी जल्दी बादशाह के कानों तक पहुंच गई। एंड इन द कोर्ट, और बादशाह के दरबार में, इट वॉज रिवील्ड, तो सामने आया, दैट के दीज 7 men had slept in that unusually long slumber, ये 7 लोग नौजवान जो थे ये एक गैर मामूली लंबी नींद में अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी से सोए रहे, बाय अल्लाह's विल, ये सोए रहे अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी से। Question number 6. Identify the lesson this story teaches us. Write a brief account in your own words. क्या ये स्टोरी आपको सबक देती है, इसके बारे में आप बताएं। दिस लेसन teaches us that Allah is the greatest and nothing can go against the will of Allah. When Allah wants to conceal something, nobody can find even a single trace of it. And when Allah wants to show somebody, nobody can refuse the existence. इस लेसन से हमें ये सबक मिलता है कि अल्लाह सबसे बड़ा है और अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी के ख़िलाफ़ कोई बात नहीं हो सकती है। जब तक अल्लाह चाहे किसी को ओझल रखना, छुपाना, कोई भी उस छुपी हुई चीज़ के बारे में नहीं जान सकता जब तक कि अल्लाह नहीं चाहते। और जब अल्लाह चाहते हैं किसी चीज़ को किसी के सामने ज़ाहिर करना, तो उसके वजूद से कोई भी इनकार नहीं कर सकता। दिस इज़ ऑल दैट लेसन विच इज़ गिवन इन दिस स्टोरी। ये अल्लाह कादिर मुतलिक है और अल्लाह सबसे बड़ा है, वो जो चाहे कर सकता है। I hope question answers will be now clear to you very easily, and now you will be very confidently writing the answers after learning them in your notebook. क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स को आप 2 to 3 टाइम्स रीड करेंगे, इनको अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे और इनको रीराइट करेंगे, तो दे आर गोइंग टू बी वेरी क्लियर टू यू। Up till here we have completed our unit 4 with its vocabulary, question answers, comprehension, etc. And we will come in our next lecture with our new task. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.